أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله وكفى بالله شهيدا صدق الله العظيم. My dear brothers and sisters, I read to you an ayah from the Holy Quran from Surah Fath. Fath means victory. The Holy Quran, an encyclopedia of this size, almost 2,000 pages. Where do you find Fath? Out of 114 surahs, in 2,000 pages, where will you find Surah Fath? Do you know the easy way to find it?
Index.
Index, yes. See, this particular volume by Abdullah Yusuf Ali has a very comprehensive index at the back. Under F, like a dictionary, look for Fath. F-A-T-H, Fath. And it will tell you chapter 48. 48 is easy to find because every page is numbered. And then I tell you ayah number 28. Once you found Surah Fath, chapter 48, verse 28 is also easy to find because every verse is numbered. Once you have found it, what I would like to do, I recommend to all my brethren at all meetings, that when anybody gives you a reference from the Holy Quran, take the trouble of going and checking up at home. Not that you're doubting the speaker, that the speaker had any reason to bluff you, to deceive you. No. Just to verify, see it with your own eyes, read it with your own heart and mind, and then look at the commentary. Now it will confirm what you have heard, and that part of that knowledge will become your own property. In other words, you have a fuller grasp. You heard it, now you see it, you read it, you think about it, and now you want to share it with people. So it becomes your own property. So in time, you will see that Allah will fill you up with knowledge that you too will be able to keep on sharing, and one day inshallah you too will be able to stand up before people and deliver talks, inspire people, inshallah. So in this ayah, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, Huwa allazi arsala rasulahu bil huda. He it is, Allah Bari Ta'ala, who has sent his messenger with guidance, bil huda, wa din al haq, and the religion of truth, liyuzhirahu ala ad-din kulli, that it may prevail, overcome and supersede every other deen, every other way of life. Wa kafa billahi shahida, and enough is Allah as a witness to this fact that He's going to make His deen to prevail with you or without you. It's a privilege Allah is giving you and me. Rotters that we are. What are we worth really in the sight of Allah? Nothing, rubbish. But He's given us this rubbish, He's given us that opportunity to do the works of the prophets of God, the messengers of Allah, and earn a prophet's reward. It's a privilege Allah is giving us. So now when we read this ayah, and Allah is promising us that this Deenul Islam is a deen that is to master, overcome and supersede them all. Kulli, all. Whether it be Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianism, Communism, Judaism, every ism, Islam is destined to master them all. وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا. And Allah is a witness to this fact that He is going to make His deen to prevail. And I ask my audiences, do you believe that? Do you believe in it? If you don't, you're not a Muslim. Allah says He's going to make His deen to prevail over all deen, bulldoze them all. Bulldoze them all. Whether it be Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, every ism, Islam is in a position to bulldoze them all. That's what He says. You believe it? Let's hear, let it be recorded. You believe it?
Yes, of course.
That's what everybody says. So I'm asking, is that why you sit on your backside doing nothing? No, if you had the laser gun, if you had it, you think we'll allow the Jews to beat our brethren, crush our little children, break the bones? Will you allow that? If you had the laser gun, would you allow that? We know we are helpless. We know the position in which we are. We are frustrated. We know we are helpless people, impotent people. We can understand. But if you had it, you say, stop it. No, stop it straight away. Otherwise, as Russia did in 1956, I don't know whether you remember, 1956, Britain, France and Israel, in collusion, they attacked Egypt. And it was over. It was all over. Three in together, they attacked Egypt. And when we read the newspapers, this is finished. For Egypt, what can you do against Britain, France and Israel? What can you do? Helpless, finished. Russia, for its own reasons, gives an ultimatum. Stop the war now, immediately, or I'm going to rocket bomb Paris and London. I don't know, you see, you people must be young, 56. Most of you are very young, 1956. Look at history. Russia, an atheist country, the enemies of Allah, they are threatening France and Britain. If you don't stop the war immediately, I'm going to rocket bomb London and Paris. Immediate stop. America said, look, we don't want to get into this trouble. Please, stop it. So they stopped it. Because the guys knew that when Russia says, I'm going to rocket bomb, they can rocket bomb. We are not in such a position, so we can talk, but we know we can do nothing. But when Allah tells us that He's given you a deen, there's a master organ, supersede them all, bulldoze them all, no armaments are required. You don't need guns. You don't need Scud missiles. What you need? The knowledge Allah is giving you. Knowledge, intelligence, intellect. That's all. With the intellect. Because if you had the laser gun, if you had it, you would be disqualified. Because Allah says, La ikraha fid din. There is no compulsion in religion. Suppose we had that laser gun. We say, well, you Americans, if you don't become Muslim, we'll blot you out of from the face of the earth. And suppose you could do it. Does Islam allow you that? No. We tell the Russians, all of you, if you don't become Muslims, we'll obliterate you. Can you do that? No. Why not? Allah says, La ikraha fid din. Then how are you going to do it? I say with the intellect. And the enemy seems to realize that. You see, we have to listen to the enemy. At one stage they were talking about two powers, East and West. The communism and capitalism. East and the West. Now communism is out. And the whole world, the media, they're all focusing their attention on us. The Muslims, the terrorists, the fundamentalists, the reactionaries. We are a backward people, we are looking for trouble, we want to kill people, we want to murder people. This is it. And the whole world is getting programmed. That one day if they incinerate us, they say, well, the guys deserved it. Like the Jews in Germany. And the Hitler. Hitler programmed the Germans that these are parasites, these are Christ killers, they killed our God, kill the Jews. And they say that they incinerated 6 million Jews. True or false, I'm not worried. The fact is, they say 6 million Jews were incinerated in the gas chambers. How did it happen? Programmed. People get programmed. Once you get programmed, this guy's a parasite. He looks like a terrorist. Everybody looks like a terrorist. Like I noticed this morning when I came into your Heathrow airport, right, everybody is walking away through the green line. Me too. My son as well. So the guy looks at my son with this kufia on. He sniffs something. He calls him. First time now. He calls him. You know why? Because he had this thing on. Says, who else is with you? Asking my son. Says, my father. Says, well, your father too. Okay. Says, father also got this on. Why? I'm thinking, why did he do that? You know why? I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong. Because my son has got this, and our complexion shows we are from the Indo-Pakistan subcontinent. He's a Paki. He's a Paki fellow. You see? Paki fellow, he brings in a lot of drugs. Maybe there's a reputation. This guy's also going with 2 trolley loads full. Maybe he's got something. Right? Who else is with you? So this guy also travel in gangs, So my father, so your father too come. Of course, just a few words. He found out we are from South Africa. You see, immediately his attitude changed. So now, this is the Turf Blanche fellow, one of these extremist white guys. He was here a couple of days. So we searched through him, and he threatened. So that white guy, that Afrikaner, he threatened the custom fellow. He said, when you come to my country, I'll do the same to you Britishers. You see, that's his mentality. But however, you see, programming. we get programmed. And the whole world, the media is working. They know the dangers. We are a danger to them. We are a danger to the way of life. We are not a danger to their lives and properties. But at every step, the Muslim is going to tell them, this is not right, sir. Eating the pig is not good. Drinking alcohol is not good. Dancing, promiscuousness is not good.